Now, South Dakota's largest public broadcasting network is facing difficult few months ahead. Early this morning, the U.S. House approved $9 billion in cuts, which includes funding for PBS. Tonight, KELOLAND's Julia Lynn looks at the future of local broadcasting for the public broadcasting, which includes programs that are at stake.
A bill that could cut about $1 billion from public broadcasting is waiting for President Donald Trump's signature. South Dakota Public Broadcasting's executive director, Julie Overgaard, says the clock is now ticking to find a solution.
If we can't either raise $2.2 million in less than 3 months, or there isn't a remedy found, we're going to have to look at about a 20 to 25% reduction in force. Just devastated and really sad.
Overgaard has worked at SDPB for nearly 4 decades and says this is the largest cut she's ever seen.
It puts everything on the table. It puts all of our coverage of high school activities on the table. It puts our coverage of the legislative session on the table.
Ryan Howlett with Friends of SDPB says the way the bill is written would cut 100% of its federal funding, which makes up over 20% of its overall budget.
It's going to be really difficult. I don't look forward to it. The federal government to walk away from a commitment that they've held for 60 years in 75 days is really a shame.
And for viewers, it could mean fewer stories being told.
Part of what we do is tell South Dakota's story and keep history alive. And some of that is potentially now going to be lost. And that's what hurts a lot.
Our intent is to keep up the fight till the bitter end, to hopefully convince our delegation, along with other people just like me around the country doing this same work.
Officials with SDPB are hopeful some of that funding will be restored in next year's budget plan. In Sioux Falls, Julia Lynn, KELOLAND News.
And this comes after South Dakota Public Broadcasting fought for state funding earlier this year after former Governor Kristi Noem proposed a $3.6 million cut.